Okay, it's rolling. Cool. Good morning, my Scorpios. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I am here to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on. I forget to do that before the start of the video. But yes, I'm here to do y'all's March 2019 love reading. So, if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, this video may be for you. I think my room has heated up enough so I can go ahead and kill that. Any cross watchers, you're totally welcome to the video here. You may get something out of this as the messages may resonate, vice versa. Also, not all of these messages will be for every viewer. So I just want to note, as I'm sure you know, but in remembrance, to just take what resonates with you. Whatever doesn't, leave the rest out. And just keep moving forward with those messages. It's as simple as that. And if it's something that you're unsure about, like information you're not sure about, things that haven't come to the surface yet, there usually is a feeling of resonance within you. So with that, you're just going to have to follow your intuition, you know? What truly feels right. So let's go ahead and kind of get into this. I'm actually just getting over some pretty, I don't want to say bad allergies, but it was a little intense. And I'm just getting over that with the continuous weather changes happening out here in Texas. And, you know, that's good news. So I should be a lot more coherent in this video. Honestly, y'all, I don't know if you've tried to check back for your Scorpio March or any other sign in your chart, but it has at least been a week since I've been able to read, because that's just how off I've been feeling between being really sick and then working a lot. I apologize, but we're coming back, and we're coming back in the sign of Scorpio. So happy Mercury in retrograde. Today is March 5th. So the energies that I've felt as we've come into this retrograde is honestly like no other. I feel like, okay, yeah, a lot of cards, but many have a negative connotation tied to it. Like every time we hit a retrograde, there's almost like a fear that takes over everyone. And whereas I've had mine in the past as well, where I've just been like, oh snap, here we go. The more I've come to understand what retrogrades are about, and the more I've come to understand what I can do in them, it has just empowered me almost to the point of not really noticing, to where now that we're in this new retrograde, it's just, I don't know, I feel good. I feel really good. So we've had 2 poppers for you. It was 6 at first, so I wasn't quite going to take that many. This is pretty big so far. I'm gonna pull maybe 3 or 4 more cards from my Gypsy Oracle deck. I'm not ready, Chan. Okay. So, first, we have Journey in the House. Thought and Surprise. Yeah, and I felt like I was reading for your past. So here we go. So that top, because the energy told me to go ahead and pull a second line and have the top for the past. And this widower card, backing up surprise, lets me know what time period we're in. So we've got Soldier tied with Malady. Okay. You want it to come. Okay. So we have Soldier and Malady, Consolation in Prison, and then the gift card. At the bottom of the deck, Enemy. Now, I will tell you that when I was doing some premeditations, the Enemy card came into it. It literally did pop into my head as a message. And the feeling that I was getting from the Enemy card, I'm just going to start with this, is there's someone who is refusing to let you go, Scorpio. Okay. So I'm getting that someone is watching and waiting. Yeah. Totally watching and waiting. I'm just seeing what we got here, skimming through the bottom of the deck. We've got Wedding, Scholar, Young Woman, and Sweetheart. Someone's watching and waiting for a new beginning here. Will it be found? I don't think so. So, to start off, we have the Journey and the Home card. So, a lot of you where you felt as though you may have before been neglecting your duties and responsibilities as it pertains to your home and your finances, you know, that's become a main focus for you again, outside of this love that you had that just was dragging you down. So you've moved away from this situation, emotionally moved away from this situation, but I'm also sensing that some of you literally moved, and some of you have moved very far as a means to stay away from this person. Now, your goals have been to get yourself back on track when it takes, due to your comfort, your surroundings. Okay. So many of you, have wanted to really start taking care of yourself again in the duties that you had before you met this person. And it's basically left you in this energy of feeling uncertain or unsure about how to get that back. Well, the answer's right here. What is it? Okay. So yeah, it's like you were unsure in how to get that back. So you did dive deep into yourself. You did really start to envelop that intuition again. And the answer that came because we got four corners energy within the widower. And what the water is representing, the catch from the water in the surprise card, is that what you found when you looked into yourself was that there had to be, when I say a complete separation from this person, you may be like, oh, well, I've done that. I'm like, okay, yeah. But there's not a clear-cut separation of energy and emotion. There's just not. I feel as though that's part of the reason why you're so confused as far as how to move forward right now, Scorpio. As we carry further into March, you will find hidden successes. And when I say hidden successes, there are two things within that I'm seeing within the hidden successes here. The statue that's atop this table has always represented hidden fortune and hidden successes to me. The angel that you don't see that's conspiring for your betterment here. And also where prison is the card of internal strife, internal conflicts, in a way very self-induced because of the bottling effect, the bottling of your emotions, just holding things in to not fully be dealt with, okay? But this vase that's here holds the key to setting itself free, okay? And that vase is very much in reach. Now, has had this energy, he or she, exuded a little more faith, or maybe even just situational awareness, if you will. Because you could go so many ways with that, they would have acknowledged that this vase is a potential outlet. Within these hidden gifts here, though, these hidden blessings, yeah, it's still more signs that you need to disconnect with this energy. Though you are done with this person, you need to disconnect with this energy. Because this person is not only kind of stalking you, but they are wishing you back. They're really wishing you back in almost like a Nine of Fire and the Terror of the Orisha kind of way. What I'm sensing is that this person, there's two things within the Soldier and the Malady card, okay? Because what you know of this person is to not be very emotionally available, very stern, but in an immature type way. Like everything they do, especially ego-wise, is just immature seeming. It's not like the Lord card, which shows more dignified energy. And this soldier's also the playboy. This is a person who cheats, who cannot be monogamous, who cannot stay faithful, who cannot stay loyal, who is not great at communication, and is always almost like just ever argumentative, just someone who's always ready to respond. Okay. And what I'm sensing is that energy rubbed off on you. Now you see how, like, when we get away from the conversation of just the person itself that needs to be rid of, all the residual energies that have been left around, like, that's where the focus needs to be to harness in these blessings. So, like, I'm seeing that transferred a lot to you, Scorpio. And through that transferring to you, it has put you in a place, though temporary from what I see, you've been in a place of a pretty noticeable illness. Like, I'm sensing headaches, back pains, lower back pains, congestion, cold flu. Feet. Okay. So that's telling me also that you guys should focus on your neck, because I'm seeing like the pressure point within the center of the foot, and it's channeling all the way up through the neck and the back of the head. So within that tightness that I'm sensing, stretching, yoga, acupuncture, definitely. I'm seeing some of you could really benefit from that, as far as, you know, also removing any of this residual energy here. Because it has, in the past at least, and maybe, well, yeah, in the past at least, created dis-ease within you. But currently, I think it may be giving you a lot of mental dis-ease, okay? Mentally clogged. I don't know if you're able to think clearly. As clearly. But with constellation in prison, yeah, so you're going to realize, basically, you're going to have that bomb dropped on you. you're going to realize that the key is within that vase, and that is what's going to set you free towards the gift of completely letting go. Finally achieving what you wanted when it seemed like very difficult. So let's get back to this person who can't let you go, though. Okay. So again, this is someone who's coming from a standpoint of having hopeful energy, right? They're very hopeful. Like I said, watching and waiting, right? Just watching and waiting, and then we get waiting come out. Like they're anticipating some new life with you, okay? Like I think this person's very delusional. I think this person's very sick. I'm gonna go ahead and say sick because I have the enemy and the thief card in the same spread representing the same person, with the misfortune card tied to the thief. So this person is delusional, this person is sick, and this person is only worried about taking for their own gain. Now, within your scorpionic energy, you know, it may leave them, or it clearly does leave them with the impression that you'll always have a place in the heart for them. Which you may, actually. So you realize that this is a soulmate, or at least they realize this about you. I'm sure you've already known, but they see this about you. Is that what they want to do? Yeah, it's almost like if they were able to communicate with you again in whatever channel you've left it open, it's basically like they would promise you that they would come in and fix the situation. Like it's like the energy of the waiting card, the woman in the waiting card is looking at a tragedy, a damaged and tragic relationship. And the energy of the thief card is coming in right now, showing me that this is someone who wants to allude to the impression of coming to heal things, mend things, and save the day. But the energy in this card, this person has nothing to offer you. And this person cannot follow through on their word. And you know this. You know, like I said, some of you have moved far away. That's good because you know that this is... the energy of this person is to the point where you got to get far away. Because I'm seeing a lot of obsessive behavior. But I'm also seeing that others of you, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what action you're taking to keep this person away from you, because I see nothing but openness, like open doors, open borders around y'all is what I'm seeing. Like borders that you were leaving open. Again, maybe because you understand that this person is a soulmate and there's still some love had. I don't know, but I'm going to pull, for one, I want to pull, yeah, let's go ahead and do 3 Tarot of the Orisha for this person, 3 Tarot Orisha for you for March, and then 3 Tarot of the Orisha advice cards for you, and then we'll get into some goddess guidance, extra guidance, extra advice. So, like, it's great that you get to the point to finally releasing yourself from the energies that have been tied to this person. And what I'm really relating this to, it's kind of like, for example, something that I would do. One second. Apologies. But yeah, like something I would do, like when I quit smoking cigarettes, for example. Because this is the energy that I'm getting. It's like, or when I wanted to quit drinking, I did that for like a year or so. Well, I could stay away from these things and, find a way to build up the sustainability to not do this anymore. But there's going to be a moment where I come around it, and because I haven't prepped myself for that instance, for that moment, or that occurrence, I may falter, okay? So what I would do is, I would actually still, from time to time, go out to bars to hang out with friends, for whatever would be like a few rounds to them. And sometimes I'd hang out for the night, and get some tonic or whatever. But I wouldn't smoke a cigarette and I wouldn't drink, and apply that to any other situation where, a cocktail would be involved. Yeah, I'm still going to go to lunch with that friend or happy hour with that friend who gets real happy on happy hour, sucking down 7 drinks. And I might be fun and have a virgin mojito or something. But the point was, I did leave avenues open to persevere through them. So therefore, there's no question that I can when anything akin to it presents itself. So I think that's what some of you may be doing, and that's awesome. I would normally advise that it's risky, but as I look at the cards, I see it's... Scorpios thrive through risk, okay? So, that's a good job. And I mean, like, healthy, good risk. Like, I don't want y'all to take that the wrong way. Like, you understand that what sacrifice and death and transformation is all about, so... Divine Spirits, 3 cards from the Tarot of the Orisha for the energy that Scorpio has been emitting from their lives. Skis energy. And then let me get 3 for my Scorpios here for the month of March. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I hope y'all hear what's playing right now. Goodbye Horses from Venus in Furs. And The playlist of tunes that come on is, of course, when they're randomized, especially, you know how that energy ties in, and sometimes I do carry that out with readings to see how these messages come in. So I just want to say, before I get into your advice from the Tarot of the Orisha, you know, instead of doing it all in one, we've got the Three of Water for this individual. Let's go ahead and put in some more. We've got the Eight of Water and the Enslaved Prisoner. So what I can tell you is this is already someone who is they're pretty screwed up emotionally. And I mean, not just in the sake of like, because of you and you being gone and not being with them. I feel like that was pre-you, okay? Wow, this energy is, I've just had yawned twice. Wow. This person is draining. Obsidian. Yeah, the person is definitely giving off some draining energy. They're pretty screwed with their emotions. They're very distant from them. And they're held in this rigid form of bondage that will not change unless they change themselves. So this person who has already been pretty screwed emotionally is therefore even more so. Like there's been a separation, but they're just feeling trapped now. They're feeling trapped. Because they want to keep you in this cycle. They want to keep you trapped, bogged down, okay? With this Eight of Water is the energy I'm getting from like them to you. And keep you in this cycle. Because they don't want to be in it alone. That's ew. It's like they wanted to keep you in the cycle, but they're the only ones trapped. Like you Houdini'd these fools and just slipped through. And when I say Houdini'd and slipped through, I can't tell you the last time I've seen something as beautiful as this combination in the order. Karma, Fairies and Sylphs, Ace of Water. So the cycle that they were left in is the one that you broke. You have literally come into proper justice. You asked for things to be handled fairly. You worked to create the karma for things to be handled in a just manner. And so be it. So the universe has spoken. Where the Eight of Water is also resemblant of this person's ever weighing emotions. Like their own emotions just weighing them down so heavily. I'm also noting, because within that Three of Water was more of that cheating, so to speak, like that collaborative energy that extended to others as well. Which it should have only been to you. I see how it goes from 3 fish to the 2 eyes. Okay. And to me, what that's representing is yeah, literally going from a compromised situation with love and energy being given to multiple parties to the two eyes of one that see the truth on the scale of justice and have come into that energy being created around them in their environment. That energy being created in their environment is what comes through the fairies and sylphs. Transforming your environment and usually also coming back into virtues. Like trust is number one at the list. Your trust will be at an all-time high in March because of all you've been delivered from. Like, and the Ace of Water will bring you so much wholeness again. High levels of clairvoyance and sentience, the ability to express love, and I do see attracting another. Oh, that's T. Okay, I got it, Scorpio. Give me 1 sec. Oh, blowing my nose, so fun. But I also see that, okay, so a download that's coming in is this obsessive energy in this person who is around you, still just kind of watching, trying to see what's going on and create that misery loves company situation because they just want you, like, God, the download that just came in is they want you to die with them, literally. And it kind of did something in my heart, and I was like, ooh, should I say that? This is some craziness, y'all. Like, I'm telling you how I'm feeling. Because when I say that, like, they want you to die with them, it's like, oh, well, look who's trying to bring you down also in the Eight of Water, okay? For some of you, it very much is literal. Like, they want to be with you for the rest of y'all's lives, you know? Oof. Or some of them, honestly, I got, you know, if we're just keeping it real here, they understand that without you, they feel like that's the course they may be going down, okay? Now, if that applies to you, you know, okay? That is something to very much take as it resonates. I cannot stress that enough. Yeah. But this person that's watching you and experiencing all of that, they see you stepping out in faith on a new love opportunity as well. Because of where you've come into, like, because of where you come to within yourself. You've grown, you've changed, and you've opened up so many doors, including the doors for fulfillment fulfilling and satisfying relations with someone who likely is to be the one for a good while here. A solid foundation in relationship and bond here, I see. Yeah, I'm not the reader that's going to tell you to not get into a relationship in a retrograde. A few other things I will not tell you. Because energy works, we do pay attention to the cosmos, to the alignments, to know what benefits us, what may not, and, what may truly be conducive. But I'm seeing this as a connection. That's destined. And when things are destined, they work out. Okay? Or they're given the opportunity to work out. Okay? And then the parties involved treat it how they will. And the way I'm reading the prison card after the enemy card, like, this person is going to just see you taking a chance with someone else, and it's going to, and then, that's karma. Karma being served. They're not going to dig it. Ooh. Okay, so this is really this is a lot of things right now for me. This is like the baddest bitch that ever got away type thing. And this represents male as well, the baddest dude that ever got away. And this person, this new person who's coming in is going to view you this way. But I see that it's less to do with the lower vibrational feels, like objectification and fetishizing and all the things more associated with lust. Lust opposed to love. Like, you were literally going to be not only the apple of this person's eye, but someone who gives them joy. They feel as though you're unique. You allow them to live. You're vibrant. You may be very chatty when you're around this person. These are all the things that will happen, once you come into contact with this person. If you haven't already, as we're in March, and you're just building patiently, you laugh a lot. This person really is it's like they love your laugh, but it does something like soothing to their heart. Your laugh, okay? So they're not crazy with it, but like obvious with it, but they're pretty connected to your energy to know, like, on wits or whatever it is, to know how to create a laugh out of you. That, believe it or not, is kind of purposeful. Like, somebody could be the most funny person in the room, and somebody could just, like, know what to say to you to make you laugh because that's what they're going for, kind of thing. Wow. So, what I want to close with, bottom of the deck, the man. With SU and female SU. And so remember when I said, when things are destined, it doesn't matter if it's the retrograde or not. So this man, the man card, this is about high opportunity here. And this is about coming in with pureness, and oneness. This is about vulnerability in your form, in your heart, and in your emotions. And it's also about fortune, divine fortune, and nurturing energy, as it translates to its sister card, the Star card. From karma to the man, again, the universe who's governing the energy that's surrounding this union. So you know how we talk about two highly ascended energies coming together, which we kind of just spoke on, which is why I say there's none of that, oh, I'm looking for my other half, because you're whole already. And you need another whole. And this is on some 200% shit. Alright? Because there's nothing half about SU. No matter the number of incarnations the energy has. There's nothing half about any of them. And when you come whole with yourself through working through all of the energies that you have kept within that have hindered you, and you have trust and faith, and you're ready to step back out into the universe in a positive way and still be willing to share and open up to align yourself with Ace of Water energy, you come up with your lover. And there's multiple ways, you know, that I love about this deck, that you could come to like such a similar energy. Like, this is so much stronger than, you know, if I were to get the couple on the board, to be honest. Eshu, representing they. Female Eshu, representing you. So with the Eshu energy in this card, this is someone who, of course, is very positive in their mindset and in their approaches, and they're very sure that they will accomplish their goal, achieve their goal, that they will be successful in their endeavor. And he's walking and he's walking and he's walking, and he just knows that he is to reach his destination by the time sun comes up, yeah? So he's going to enjoy his beer, he's going to enjoy his cigar, and he's got his cat by his side, his black cat by his side. People call that bad luck. Hey, we know what that is, okay? And what that is what you may not see. The unseen is how exactly this person views you and how dedicated they will be to harmonizing and humanizing, just unionizing into one with you, one energy. This is a person who has been a great manifester, but has been found to manifest the wrong things. That may be something y'all have in common. Getting around to manifesting the right things, because you see where your powers are, how strong your powers are. And usually how soon things come into existence from your manifesting. This is a pair card, true couple, two sides of the same, literally coming into one. Female Eshu and Eshu coming into the man. Scorpios are, finding that love. I mean, I'm glad that y'all are balancing yourself, though, so highly to achieve this. Interesting. So, all right. Sorry about that. Anywho, sacred space, Nematona. Create an altar, visit a power place to connect to the divine. So, with that and Ostara, fertility, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. It is literally telling me that there is energy you need to drop. Not only is there energy that you need to drop, but you have energy that has come in for you that will lay rise to new conditions. So March is going to be a month of definitely coming into better conditions for yourself, getting back on the stability tip, you know, because remember, you have a lot of obligations that you have to meet to take care of yourself in this new part of life, in this new journey, okay? And yes, again, many of you have been doing that, which is why you're receiving your blessings. But you must continue. You must continue and focus towards the future. This person, this new love, I say even take it, take it slow with them, because things are going to work out. Because I see that's where your passion lies. Where was that card? Here it is. 3 of air, 5 of air, 5 of fire. There's conflict that's surrounding you in this situation. Like conflict that's surrounding you in your progression, and then your self-progression, and then your romantic progressions, which will also affect your career. Because these are cards of passion and action, but also communication. And we're in a retrograde. I think that, again, can't cut off any communication that you need to, especially during this time with unhealthy energies and old energies that you've moved on from, people that you've moved on from. I mean, it's most noted in this 5 of air, where you have these, it's like a flock of birds that are going out to have a good time. They don't understand the danger that's lurking. So you have this guy here who's looking straight ahead and warning us, showing us what lies beyond. Someone hiding behind a tree, barrel of a shotgun sticking out. A poacher, a predator. So again, yeah, you do have someone watching. This person is a little crazy, don't have your best interest at heart. And I think that's where Nematona comes in, because you have the fertility to create new, which is what you're doing, and what March will be all about. But I think, there needs to be communication with the divine to give you the clarity that you need to keep you gamed up on what's going on, though, on the levels of intuition, and for the protection that would be necessary. And I'm not saying that in a way that, like, oh, your life or anything is in jeopardy or danger. But stay prayed up so the universe always has its protection extending out to you. So you can be ready for everything, because you know that your guides, your ancestors, the Orisha, what you believe in, has you. And I think that, this union that you're coming into definitely needs to be blessed and protected so that no external energies can affect it. Especially, you know, taking off in a retrograde. See, that's one of the precautions that could be taken right there, you know? So, Ashe. Until next video, Scorpio.